from Portland, Oregon for a Western Conference
Ready to go?
And Portland starts out with the ball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Rockets. Prez in at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with Anderson. And it's Young, and it's Harden in at the 2 guard. Anderson the screen. Here's Prez. A three-pointer is right on target.
And Perez looking calm and collected from deep there, just burying the outside tray with ease.
Offensive rebound. Young dishes to Prez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Both free throws good from Prez.
Go, keep the energy up.
On defense, Houston. It's a 3-point game. Last time they met in Houston.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, they rebounded better than the U.S. economy, and that turned it into a blowout victory. They were dominant on the glass.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. The layup missed. For the Houston Rockets, they come into tonight following a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
And defensively, they were not able to make up for it. The turnover discrepancy was huge with the silent H. You can't recover with that kind of disadvantage.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Young with the steal. He dishes it to Prez. Harden outside. Houston moving the ball around. They set the screen. Prez kicks to Capella, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aminu.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Well, good hand-eye coordination, but he could only get the deflection very close.
Shot clock at 6. No one near Prez as he lets it go. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Just so efficient on the catch and shoot there. You gotta love how Prez just squares up and delivers.
Lillard the pass to Bass. Aminu, no one around him. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Aminu's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Inside, that's tipped, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. Averaging 22 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Plumlee with a screen on Harden. McCollum, no good.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
The feed to Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Young's got his first 2 points of the night.
The D did their best to contest without fouling, but Young is just so good at bouncing right off him. Just amazing body control.
McCollum against Harden. And the basket by McCollum.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Young outside. He kicks it to Prez. Back to Young. Launches a 3. And Young just drilling the 3 there. Nice look.
Yeah, and that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Here's Lillard. 32 points for him last game against Denver.
Felt like he was just a wizard in that one, guys. Some of those passes were absolutely magical. It was fun to watch.
The 3 from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. Rockets leading by 5. Anderson the screen. Here's Prez. And it's Portland with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
The offense just struggled mightily in that game. They went stretches where points just became very difficult to come by.
I think mostly they just did not give themselves a chance on the inside. They settled too much for the jump shot. I would have liked to have seen a better effort to get the ball to the paint.
And a moment to check out the story of the steals this season. All the pilfers for the tandem of Justice Young and Prez compared to the rest of the team.
Most teams are lucky to have one player who can come up with a lot of steals for their side. But with OJ on your team, you get two defensive playmakers. And all season long, we've seen him read what a player is going to do and get one step ahead of him. Just great instincts for both Prez and Young.
Prez has so many skills, a fierce competitor who demands the best from himself.
Trailblazers trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Rockets, number 1. 5th best, the Trailblazers.
And here we've got two teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
They set the pick. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Prez has got 11.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
McCollum outside. To halt the run. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, he's seen it before where he can light it up with the best in the league, but right now, he just does not have the touch.
And Prez getting the ball over to Justice Young for that triple.
And you could tell Prez was going to get that ball to Young outside when he caught it.
Bring it in. Take a seat.
I like what I see out there, fellas. We're playing like we want it more than them. Remember, you're my Pippen.
Yeah, right now just getting barbecued. Maybe poor strategy, poor effort, could be both.
Trailblazers trail by 12. Bass with a screen for Lillard. Here's Plumlee, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And defensively, this could be a good foul. No reason to give Plumlee easy points inside, given his struggles at the free throw line.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Shoots. Prez, no good.
He is struggling mightily, but his teammates in this one have picked him up.
Young against Lillard. Plumlee with the screen. Lillard with the bucket.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Houston leading by 8. Prez with the ball. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he also positioned himself perfectly to grab all those rebounds, guys. Can't forget about the fundamentals. Well, he's got both height and length, and that time showed them both.
Anderson, a screen on Aminu. Prez kicks to Anderson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. Anderson's got his second basket of the night. Lillard outside. A baseline Jae misses off the left iron.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Young takes to Prez. Anderson with the screen for Prez. From deep. Offensive rebound. Anderson dishes to Prez. Cranes the 19-footer. And now it's a 12-point Rocket lead.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Plumlee with the screen. Lillard from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 5.
He won't hesitate to square up from just about anywhere. Lillard drains the jumper even with the hand in his face.
Here's Prez. He used that pick to get in close.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Plumlee. Davis comes in for Brandon Bass. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. And it's Alan Crabb in for C.J. McCollum. The Rockets also changing it up. Jermichael Green, he's checked. Houston leading by 16. Taking a look at the Rockets. Prez, he's in at 3. Harden out there with Young. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Anderson in at the 4. Here's McCollum. Young with the steal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Timberwolves was terrific. He scored 34 points and ran the team as always, with a big number of assists. He played a tremendous all-around game, and I love to see that type of effort. We'll see if he can maintain that kind of energy tonight.
Thanks for the great report, David. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
Yeah, and it's another instance where he just proves that he's one of those guys who can step up and win a game for you practically all by himself.
McCollum outside. Aminu with a screen for McCollum. Davis kicks to Crabb. That's in there. Davis with the assist. He's got 6.
Well, he is deadly in catch and shoot. Defensively, you have to try and make Crabb put the ball on the deck.
Anderson a screen on Aminu. Here's Prez. Aminu grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
And look at Prez there, just punishing the rim.
Oh, and you love the ferocity that Prez finished that play off with. No layups for the big fella.
Over to the left wing. Back to McCollum. And it's Aminu in the corner. There's the triple. Rebounded by Capella. Rockets leading by 16. Here's Prez. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Prez has got 21 in the game.
And really can't fault the D there. Prez just torching them with better offense.
Pass to Aminu from past the arc. He can't get that one to fall. The Rockets go the other way with it. Now here's Prez. He's tightly guarded. A nice shot by Anderson.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Grab the pass to Plumlee. Puts it up from 12. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Having filled out his frame since first entering the league, Plumlee can now bully his way sometimes inside and make contested shots.
Now here's Prez. He's got 21. Young for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 11 points.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Yep, one of the...
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Just keep squeezing that orange juice, gentlemen.
Absolutely on fire.
A moment here to check out some numbers for Prez. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's averaging 28 points, 15 assists, and 12 rebounds. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
McCollum dishes to Crabb. Davis sets a screen. Back to McCollum for the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
McCollum outside. It's stolen by Prez. All alone. And finished off by Prez.
Well, you got to get out of your hammock, and you cannot be lazy around Prez. Just so active on defense. Always looking to swipe that ball away.
That's tipped. It's stolen by Prez. Jumps up. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. fourth, Prez.
When it comes to rebounding, it's been a stupendous stretch for him. He's been using his body and strength so effectively.
Both free throws good from Prez. Portland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. McCollum kicks to Davis. Poked away. It's stolen by Prez. And finished off by Prez.
And Prez is never bashful about attacking the rack. When he sees space, he sprints towards it.
McCollum outside. Pass to Davis. Plumlee with the screen. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose. Just 4 to shoot. To end the run. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harden the pass to Capella, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee.
A moment now to see the numbers for Capella. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. First in field goal percentage, and he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
Portland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Crab dishes to Davis. And Aminu kicks to Davis. The pass to Plumlee. Fires from 14. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
And you can feel a little bit of that frustration, just confused, not sure what the game plan is at this point.
The Trailblazers shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor.
Post up, Ed.
Plumlee with the screen. The 3 from McCollum buries the long-range jumper. McCollum's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that one seemed to be just outside the building. McCollum showing off his deep range.
Here's Prez. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Portland's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Plumlee, the pass to Aminu. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 9.
And even though he's been incredible from the field so far, his team still hasn't been able to get the edge in this one.
They set the pick. Prez dishes to Capella. Stolen by McCollum. Out to the wing. And Aminu kicks to McCollum. He feeds it to Davis. To the paint. Here's Crab. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And not a guy who gets to the charity stripe a ton, but overall, Crab shoots a solid percentage from there.
That's good from Crab. Brandon Bass is checked in for the Trailblazers. P.J. Tucker comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And then for Houston, Splitter is checked in for Capella. Green comes in for Anderson. And Eric Gordon subbed in for James Harden. And the call will be against Prez. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's sort of a picture of what not to do.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Rockets ahead, running away with it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Jaw-dropping performance in the first half. What can we expect for an encore in the second half?
Good work, guys. Bring it in. Have a seat.
Listen up. We have these guys back on their heels, and now they're playing like they're desperate. Now stay focused, guys. Let's win this game and go home.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, anything can happen. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
And the approach to that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
Yeah, every drive has been decisive, and defenders just not keeping up with them. They are having to foul him.
Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Brandon Bass is out there with Plumlee, and it's Aminu in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 4th assist in this one.
And a nice effort inside by Aminu, improving his shot selection through the years.
Here's Prez, and Houston again with the bucket.
Well, he is a huge reason why they have this lead.
The Trailblazers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Prez brings the double team. Out to the right wing. Aminu with it, now guarded by Prez, and Plumlee kicks to McCollum. There's the dish to Plumlee. Plumlee sets the pick for Lillard. Portland needs to get off a shot. No good on the 3.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Young with no one around. A second chance effort. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And pretty great shot selection from Anderson on that play. The D doesn't want him to get a clean look at the basket at all.
Both free throws good from Anderson. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Lillard is screen on Young. McCollum passes to Lillard. Out left to the wing. The tray. Aminu misses. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Prez. Sinks the triple. Prez has got 38 points.
Yeah, this is when his game is at its sharpest. The offense flowing through him, and he's just getting it done.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Will it go? Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
That's a pretty release on the shot by McCollum. Just one of the reasons why he's become so confident from behind the arc.
Prez kicks to Anderson, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Out to the right wing. And here's Aminu. 11 points in the game.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Bit of a numbers game. More boards, obviously, meaning more possession. And that's been reflected tonight in the score.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the 3rd. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Plumlee with the screen. Feeds to Aminu. Jumper off the screen. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Rockets. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, Portland, 2.5 games back.
Yeah, and when you look at Portland, they look like a team on a mission. We knew coming into this season that they were going to be one of the teams to beat.
Way to work, gentlemen. Let's go now. Hustle up.
Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball. They cannot stop us.
Now, some of that right now might be a lack of toughness, but that with laziness, guys are not crashing down and closing off those driving lanes.
And Portland making a change here. Rabs checked in.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up 9 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And while the numbers are decent, I really feel like he can do more.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, a former 5-star recruit won a championship in college. Plumlee still finding his way a little bit here in the pros.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And really no excuse for him missing that one, guys. He has to knock that shot down.
Here's Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And really no excuse for him missing that one, guys. He has to knock that shot down.
Prez passes to Anderson, and he comes up with the deuce. Anderson's got 12.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Crab dishes to Plumlee. Bass with the screen. The shot's good from Plumlee.
That's where Plumlee operates best. The closer to the basket, the better chance he has of converting.
The Rockets have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Anderson outside, shoots a 3, drills it from outside. He's got 15.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Harden has a wide open look. Second chance shot, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. And Aminu kicks to Lillard. Aminu with a screen for Lillard. Plumlee with the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Aminu. Rockets with the rebound. Prez has got 4 rebounds in this game.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aminu. Doubled by Plumlee. It's Young on the wing.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
And here's Harden for 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got 14.
Look, I checked the numbers, guys. We know he is great from out there. He made 1 in the first half. Now he has 1 so far in this half. Look out.
Here's Prez. Tries again. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And he makes the first.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Portland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Davis with a screen on Young. Aminu with a screen for Lillard. Davis kicks to Crabbe. No good on the triple. For Houston, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Prez passes to Capella. Harden's got room, gets a very good look and converts.
Well, this is what he does. He is a threat to generate points every time down the floor.
To the paint, Aminu dishes to Plumlee. Plumlee with a screen on Young. Nice work there coming off the screen. 19 points for Damian Lillard.
Here's the thing, Kevin. When Lillard gets this red hot, no one in the league really has the skills or endurance to keep up with him.
Prez kicks to Capella. Lillard with the rebound.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
All instinctual because he knows where he needs to go and then force the opponent to do something about it.
Harden, that's good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kicks it to Plumlee. Passes it to Aminu. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, he has a great ability to lead his man with the pass. Puts him in great position to score.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Young with the steal. To the inside. And Prez with a clear path to the hoop.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Vasili's checked in for the Trailblazers. And then for Houston, Splitter's checked in for Capella. Mike Scott comes in for Anderson. And Eric Gordon subbed in for James Harden. Poked away. Here's Prez. Another miss by Houston. The Trailblazers have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Azealia screen. Lillard misses.
Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
Outside, Scott. Young passes to Prez. Gordon. Aminu over to help. Clock at 6. Puts it up. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Gordon's got 7 points in the game.
Well, even though Eric Gordon went in amongst the bigger guys on the floor, he's able to remain calm and get 2.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Al Farouk Aminu. Young dishes to Scott. On the wing, Scott fires the 3. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 9.
And just amazing awareness there. Prez whipping the ball all over quickly to the uncovered man.
Azealia screen. Lillard from outside. The Trailblazers rebound. Azili gets the bucket.
I mean, the guy just flat out competes, incredibly aggressive on the offensive glass and the stick back.
And that kind of defense ain't gonna get it done.
Gee, we don't see those kinds of dunks out of him all the time, but we know he's got it in him.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Houston. Prez has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dishes it to Young. Nice slam there from guard Justice Young, and the pass from Prez.
And you could see Prez looking for him when he got the ball. Great awareness from Orange Juice.
Crabbe kicks to Lillard. Azealia screen. Again the miss by Lillard.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Grab the pass to Azili. And Lillard kicks to Davis. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And if you're going to foul Davis on the shot, that's the...
And passes checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Crabbe. The Rockets making a switch here, so on the floor for Houston. Prez in at small forward. Splitter is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Young. It's stolen by Prez. And finished off by Prez.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
A second chance effort. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, Splitter playing like a Brazilian Edison, so inventive down there on the post. Nearly impossible not to foul him.
Lonley's checked in for Portland. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Portland's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And the call will be against Prez.
And I approve that
That'll be his
steal.
3rd foul so far.
Presidential pardon.
Now McCollum, they set the pick to the left side wing. Lillard drops it in from 14 feet away. Lillard's got 24.
There's the improving mid-range game of Lillard. Just another way he can beat you.
Splitter sets a screen. Down low. Here's Constantine. They get it back. Poke loose. It's stolen by Davis. Lillard with it, and Young picks him up defensively. The feed now to Davis. Portland moving the ball around. McCollum, no good.
I think the defense was surprised that he did not knock that down. Clear defensive breakdown there, guys. Should have made him pay.
Now here's Prez, guarded by Tucker, and he makes that one. Prez has got 49 points in the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Lillard. Softly drops in the floater.
Love that Damian Lillard is developing that little floater in the lane. Smart to recognize the defense collapsing.
Splitter sets a screen. Here's Prez. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Trailblazers shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. McCollum kicks to Lillard. To the right side. Here's Tucker. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Lillard comes with the double team. Prez dishes to Ariza. Young passes to Prez and finished off by Prez.
Yeah, and just superb work there by Young. So unselfish with the basketball. Really likes getting the ball to his teammates.
Tucker can't get it to go.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Now here's Prez. Not a lot of room. First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. The Trailblazers shooting not great, 40% for the game. Lillard, a screen on Young. McCollum kicks to Lillard. McCollum outside. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And the shot goes in.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
They set the pick. There's the 3. Kept alive by Houston.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
Prez. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, he really T-Rexed that one, guys, short-arming it. He should have taken more time to make sure he was comfortable shooting it.
And Tucker kicks to Vonleh. Offline with his 3.
Shocking he blew that opportunity, guys. 9 times out of 10, that is an easy make.
Lillard comes with the double team. Shoots from 12. Another shot. And it's laid in by Prez. Prez has got 58.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Tucker. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 9 assists now tonight. Here's Prez. And finish off by Prez.
Really do love watching Prez get after it on the offensive glass. So good at reading shot trajectories and then guessing correctly where to be on the weak side.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Inside, deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Splitter with a screen on Aminu. Off the pick. Oh!
Yikes. Wow. Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Here's Prez, and it's Houston with another.
Well, so polished down low. Prez going to town against the weaker interior defense.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. From downtown. Ball's knocked loose. Aminu with the bucket. Aminu's got 19 points.
Now, I know he isn't the world's greatest three-point marksman, but the defense has to show some respect.
Here's Prez. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Here's Splitter. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Stokes is checked in for Ed Davis. And that one falls for Splitter.
Well, Splitter is a winning player, having a championship under his belt. His winning mentality, a huge bonus for the squad.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Rockets.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Prez.
His triple-double tonight, it just speaks to the ability he has when all of his game is clicking. Tonight, it came together perfect. You just have to sit back and admire the kind of performance that you watched here.
And they're on the kind of run that could have made a difference had it just started a little earlier.
Yeah, it feels like this one's in the books. The only opportunity left is to try and fix some issues that were exposed tonight.
Basket counts.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, as time became a factor, they became the aggressors. Big time finish to pull away.
It's stolen by Prez. Jumps up.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's how you attack. Wow. And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Yeah, their aggressiveness, their execution really silenced a raucous crowd. Love the attitude they came in with here.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. "15 seconds left in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. The Trailblazers rebound. Kicks it out to McCollum. Here's Prez. And the miss.
Well, a wiry yet strong 6'9". Aminu defends equally well on the ball and in help situations.